Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the talk about pre-Socratic philosophy, and welcome again to the meaning of wisdom. My name is Daksh, and if you have not seen the first episode, I recommend you see it first, because now things are going to be a bit more confusing if you start with listening this right now, and I prefer that you start with listening to the first part first. Now, we know a bit about the pre-Socratics. Let's think like them. Imagine you are a pre-Socratic philosopher living in the time 2005 years ago. Okay, I'm making it too dramatic, sorry. So yeah, imagine you are a philosopher. Here's how you can start. Look at nature. Go outside. I mean, you are sitting in your room right now listening to this, and you are sitting in your room like a loser and gaming. This is for the other people who do this. I'm really sorry for the audience. I'm just inspiring the others to get out. Yeah, could you help me? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So go outside, look at the sky, the trees, or a stream. You'll say it's so beautiful. Ask yourself, how does this work and what is this made of? Question what you're told. If someone says that's just how it is, don't stop there. Ask why. And how do we know? If it does not have answers, find the answers. I mean, philosophy is all about finding answers, getting answers, and thinking about everything out of the box. Referring to Pythagoras and as well as Democritus. Yes. You see how many smart people existed back then? Like Democritus, he proved that atoms existed so much earlier. Now, next, think in new ways. The pre-Socratics didn't just copy old ideas from mythology, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, or any mythology. They didn't copy. They didn't ever copy. They thought and they came up with brand new ideas, fresh for everybody to think about and everybody to believe. Can you think of something nobody's ever thought before? For example, um, how are atoms actually born? Or how did the universe actually start? How did the two atoms which came in crash with each other form the universe? How were those two atoms formed? What was there before the universe? These are some of the things no one has ever thought of before. Well, many people might have, but nobody has came up with the answer yet. The world can always use new geniuses like you. Some fun pre-Socratic questions I have for you. If Heraclitus is right and everything is always changing, does that mean you're a different person than you were yesterday? What makes you you? Thales said everything comes from water. Do you think there is something else everything could come from? Maybe fire, air, or even something invisible like atoms or this mysterious source? My opinion is mostly atoms. I agree with Democritus, and I have my reasons for that. But if I come to explain, it would be a really long video. So let's just cut it here. Parmenides said change isn't real. Look around your room. Do you see anything that proves him wrong? Or could it be right? Nobody knows, right? Do you know? No. Let's just think in their ways. Democritus believed in atoms. Can you imagine how something can be so small you can't see it, but it can still be real? Like, for example, yeast. Yeast are so tiny objects, but they are so tiny microorganisms, but they still do exist, right? Algae. and many things like microorganisms, many things. Come up with yours. Next question 5. Anaximander talked about the infinite or boundless. What do you think that means? Could it be space that goes on forever? Or could it be your best friend's talks that is infinite or boundless? Be a scientist slash philosopher. The pre-Socratics were like the first scientists. You can try this too. For example, experiment with water. Pour water into different shapes of containers. Notice how it changes shape but is still water. What do you think water can? Why do you think water can do that? Yeah, scientists are going to answer that question just right now. But experiment it for your own. Do you think molecules actually exist? Or do you just believe in the facts? Next, watch a candle burn. A candle seems to disappear as it burns. Where do you think it goes? What do you think Heraclitus or Parmenides would say about this? Look at shadows. Stand in the sun and notice how your shadow moves. Can you explain why it changes its size and shape? Well, that's all the questions I have, and that's actually everything I have till now. I hope you like this video, and please keep listening to us for more. I love you guys. Bye bye.